Welcome back, grade 1s, to our English lesson. We'll continue off on Unit 12, What Do We Wear? Today's grammar lesson is how to use the words to and just right when it comes to talking about our clothing and adjectives. Okay, boys and girls, let's start our review. I want you to copy the sentences and fill in the correct reflexive pronoun. Our example question, he can put on his shoes blank. The correct answer, he can put on his shoes himself. Remember, we use the reflexive pronoun himself for the normal pronoun he. So make sure you choose the correct reflexive pronoun. Before we start, boys and girls, please remember, grade 1A, you will use Wednesday, the 28th of April, 2021 for your date, and grade 1B, you will use Thursday, the 29th of April, 2021. Make sure you use the heading, Review Reflexive Pronouns. Leave one line open and copy the 5 sentences, but make sure you write the correct reflexive pronoun in the blank space. Boys and girls, today teacher is going to make it tricky. I want you to find the reflexive pronouns in your textbook, and you can use that to help you with your spelling. Question 1, she can put on her socks by blank. Number 2, we can put on our shoes by blank. Number 3, I can dress blank. Number 4, they can put on their shorts blank. And number 5, it can eat its food by blank. Okay, so look for the pronouns, that'll give you your clue, and find the reflexive pronouns in your textbook. Teacher will not tell you the page, and if you can remember from yesterday's class, you can try to spell the words by yourself. Boys and girls, there were 5 sentences, so teacher will only give you 5 minutes. Your time starts now. Alright, before we begin, if you still need time, please pause the video now. Alright, for the students studying at home, make sure you pause the video. Okay, let's continue our vocabulary. The first word we look at is very easy, we know it already. Tomorrow. Remember, we have yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We practice this with our past, present, and future tense. Today is the day that is happening now, and tomorrow is the next day after. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. If today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday. That's easy enough. Let's move on to the next one. Our next one is a phrase. Try on. Practice with teacher. Try on. Try on. Very good. To try on means to put clothes on to test them. Do they fit correctly? Do you like the colors? Maybe you want to put a different color shirt with a different color shorts. So you need to choose the correct clothing. So we need to try on our clothes sometimes first. Our example, we can see the lady tries on shoes. Very easy. Let's keep going. Our next words, party clothes. Practice with teacher. Party clothes. One more. Party clothes. Okay, clothes that you wear at a party are your party clothes. So when you want to go to a party, you choose your nicest clothes that you have, and then we call those our party clothes. Practice the next word. Pleased. 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 If we look at the word, it's the normal word please plus the d sound at the end. Pleased. Okay, if we say we are pleased, it means to be happy with something. Our example, the teacher is pleased with your homework. That means the teacher was very happy when he saw your homework. Okay, let's keep going. The next few vocabulary words are adjectives that we've seen before, so we'll go really quickly, but there is one new one, so make sure you listen. Our first adjectives we have big. Big. Remember to practice with the teacher. Let's do the big and small. Big and small. Very good. Let's keep going. The next word we will see today, short. Short. Remember to practice with the teacher. Short. In the picture, we have a tall boy and a short girl. Let's practice them together. Tall and short. Very good. Next, let's practice the new one. Tight. 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 Very good. We can see the word tight next to a man wearing a belt. His belt is too tight. If we say it's tight, that means it is too small and it does not fit correctly and it is squeezing us. So if your mommy buys you a shirt and you try on a shirt and it is too small and it is squeezing you, you must say the shirt is too tight. Okay, let's look at the last one. Before teacher starts the next one, please remember the opposite for tight is loose. So if it's too big, you say the jacket is loose. The last one we can look, there's a snake and he is long. Say it with me, long. Long. All right, excellent. Let's keep going. All right, so boys and girls, grab your notebooks. I want you to copy all these words into your English notebooks. Like normal, use the date, and the title today will be using to and just right. Okay, so make sure you copy all the 10 words that we focused from our vocabulary and copy them quickly. Teacher will only give you 5 minutes to copy 10 words. That's 30 seconds per word, so you need to go quickly. Students studying at home, please pause the video now. Boys and girls, your time starts now. If you still need some time, please pause the video. For those of you who are finished, let's continue with our presentation using the words to plus an adjective. We use the word to before an adjective to show that something is more than what you want. For our example, the man's belt is too tight. The boy's shirt is too big. Okay, it's okay for our belt to be tight, but if it's too tight, that means it's going to hurt us. And if a shirt is a little bit big, that is okay. But if it's too big, that means we cannot wear it and it will not work. Remember, we can add the word to any adjectives that we learned before. For example, too short, too tall, too big, too small. There are many ways we can use this. Just make sure that they get the spelling correct, because we have the word to, that's a direction, go to school. But too, this we will only use before an adjective to tell you that it's too much or too little. Okay, let's see what's next. Next part of our presentation is using the words just right. We use just right to show that something is exactly how you want it. If we look at our examples, the boy's shirt is just right. The girl's shoes are just right. That means they fit perfectly. They're not too big and they're not too small. They're not too tight, they're not too loose. Not too short and not too long. They are perfect, and they're very, very comfortable. All right, let's go on to our textbook. Open your textbook on page 45. If you need some time to prepare, please pause the video now. Okay, make sure you practice reading with the teacher and listen carefully. And if you want to practice 2 or 3 times, just find the video on Google Classrooms and make sure you watch and listen and make sure you say the words out loud. First, we listen. Page 45. There is a birthday party tomorrow. The children try on their party clothes. Okay, so they're going to a party and they're testing their party clothes. Let's see what happens to the girl. Deepa's dress is too short. Her socks are too long. Her shoes are too tight. If we look at the picture, boys and girls, her shoes are very small, her socks are way too long, and that dress is way too short. That outfit for party clothes will not work. Let's see how the boy does. Raju's trousers are too long. His shirt is too big. And his belt is too short. Okay, we can see on the picture again, the shirt does not fit. It's way too big for him. And his trousers, you can see, go past his toes. They're too long. He cannot walk without hurting the trousers. And we cannot even see the belt because it is too short. What happens with the third person? Gopal's shirt is just right. His shorts are just right. His shoes are just right. Gopal is pleased. Okay, he's pleased means he is happy because his shirt, his shorts, and his shoes are just right. That means they fit perfectly and he can wear them to the party. Remember, boys and girls, practice reading the sentences alone for your homework. If you want to listen again, please rewind the video. Alright, boys and girls, let's look at the last piece of homework for today. Today's last piece will be on workbook page 45. Remember to write your name and class at the top of the page. Look at the pictures number 1, 2, and 3. Read the sentences, then choose the correct word from the brackets and write it on the blank. Okay, easy enough, boys and girls, so let's read on the top of page 45. How does it fit? Fill in the blanks using the correct words. You hear that, boys and girls? Fill in the blanks. Do not circle, do not just underline. I want you to write the words. Okay, so number 1, remember to look at the picture. There's 3 sentences for picture number 1. Her t-shirt is blank. Is it too long or too small? Okay, long, small. Think about that. Easy. That shirt is too small. Number 2, well, let's keep reading for number 1. Her shoes are too big or just right. What do you think, boys and girls? Easy, just right. They don't look like they're too big. They look like they are just right. So remember to write that on the blank. In the next sentence, her skirt is blank. Is it too long or too small? What do you think? All right. Nice and easy, boys and girls. Make sure you read all of them. Number 2, her jeans, her hat, and her t-shirt. If you need help remembering what these items of clothing are, please make sure you go back in your textbook and find the page with all of our clothing vocabulary. And again, number 3, we look at the boy, about his shirt, his shorts, and his socks. So choose the correct adjectives. Are they too big, too small, too long, too short, or are they just right? Remember, do not circle the answer. Just write the correct answer on the blank. That brings us to the end of today's class, boys and girls. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. If you want to review anything else, please remember you can always find the video on Google Classrooms, and you can always rewind and play the parts that you think were tricky again. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.